Hey Tone Freaks, welcome to another episode of Tone Quest, and this time we are going to talk about the MACKIE CHROMIUM USB condenser microphone with built-in 2-channel mixer. Woohoo! Coaster. You could take some. All right. So, first off, comes with a nice box. This box looks very premium. Yep. Standard of MACKIE, of course. Very nice. All right. Running Man, cool. This is the mic picture. Got some nice graphics. Okay, so what does it say? It says 4 polar patterns. Fantastic. With the 2-channel mixer. Included software is Pro Tools First and Waveform OEM. Very nice. Professional software included. Cool. So now let's open it. Cha-nan! Right. Got the manual. Nice. I love it that companies still supply some printed manual like RME. You got the USB-A to USB-C cable. Yep, this is a USB-A to USB-C cable, so take note of that. Whoa, my gosh, that was a loud one. And then you have, yeah, these are your software codes. Great. And finally, the USB mic. Oh, wow. That looks really nice. Nice and heavy and durable. Oh, wow. Ooh. Okay, at first, I want to talk about the build quality because this thing feels really good to the touch. Like, feels like a very premium item. Okay, this is not detachable. Please take note, you cannot detach this and this because this whole thing is connected because you'll be connecting your USB here. That means that this whole thing is electronically connected with each other. So Element Chromium, you got the 2-channel mixer that they are promising here. Let me just, oh, very nice. That is so good. Look at that. Look how that feels. It's very nice feeling of adjusting that microphone. All right. You got the 2-channel mixer that they mentioned. You can plug your headphones here. An auxiliary input, so you can plug external sounds, external sources. You have your instrument input, and that instrument input is here, right here. So that's the instrument control right there. And there's a blend knob for USB and mic, which is a very welcoming feature for any kind of audio interface. Yeah, this is an audio interface, a USB and audio interface in one. So you got a mic, you got your aux input for your external sounds. Maybe you want -1 or whatever, and you have your guitar or instrument input, guitar, bass, keyboards, whatever you name it. And then these are your polar pattern selections, so you can select via this clicky knob, dented knob. You have figure 8. Of course, we all know what figure 8 is. That's where the polar patterns are facing here and here around. And then you have your cardioid, the standard cardioid heart shape. You all know that. Come on, let's not go in deep with that. Omni, and of course the stereo channel, which is great for kind of mid-side recording. So, you know, like that, get a stereo channel both sides. Very nice. It's like a figure 8, but it's stereo, 2 channels. That's fantastic, right? Okay, so build quality great. The feel great. You have physical controls because I love analog and physical controls. That's great. Now let's see how it sounds. Woohoo! I'll be back. Okay, hello guys. We're back here at the Mix Machine Studio. As you can see, yeah, this is the new studio now. And so MACKIE CHROMIUM, very easy to set up on Mac. It's just plug and play, no drivers needed. I don't know for PC. I think you need to download a driver, but I'm not that sure. So let's just confirm it.
I'm sure need something for PC. So electric guitar connected. I'm using electric guitar so I can see the latency if I want to add to use an amp simulator for guitar recordings, right? So as of now, I'm speaking through the microphone on cardioid pattern, and this microphone really sounds good. Like, good. The detail on it, it's fantastic. Oh, let's record something using the microphone, okay? Right, I'll just record this pass. Okay, hello there. Hello there. Marco De Leon here at the Mix Machine Studio. Rawr! Okay, let's play that back. And sound check. This is Marco De Leon in the Mix Machine Studio. Right. Yeah, it performs really well as a condenser mic can perform. One thing to note is that the stand. Okay, the stand. It's kind of short. I'd want the stand to be, you can have a proximity effect if you're trying to track your voice nearer. But since I have a table and I have a keyboard, I have a mouse, and it's very hard for me to put this right in front of my face or right in front of my mouth, right? So, yeah. So that's one caveat I can see right now with this microphone. I have to be honest, right? So anyway, if you can hear the proximity effect right now, it's very, very clear. You can actually hear my voice better. I'm sure recording will be better. So let's just ease up on this gain right here. And let's record that again. Hello there, Marco De Leon here at the Mix Machine Studio for MACKIE Chromium. Wow. Para akong voice over talent Right. Hello there, Marco De Leon here at the Mix Machine Studio for MACKIE Chromium. Okay, let's do that again. I suppose the gain a bit. Okay, the gain's kind of not so very high. Let's do that again. Right. Again, go. Hello there, Marco De Leon here at the Mix Machine Studio for MACKIE. Right. I'm not sponsored by MACKIE, okay? Hello there, Marco De Leon here at the Mix Machine Studio for MACKIE. All right, that sounds a lot better for if you want to get that proximity effect and a clearer, a clearer voice detail. Okay, let me just fix OBS. Right, sound check. Let's play that again so you can hear that part. Hello there, Marco De Leon here at the Mix Machine Studio for MACKIE. Oh. It's just too bad that there is no loopback function for this microphone. Okay, that's another caveat I can see, and a lot of people need loopback. But there is a solution to it. It's a hardware solution because there's an auxiliary in that you can plug in your outside sources and actually get music running through here, your DAW running through here. Unfortunately, not on OBS because I need to monitor through the headphones and I can't loop it back to the aux in, so you won't be able to hear my recorded audio. Okay, so that's just kind of a very small caveat if you don't need everyone hearing your DAW sound. But if you do, you can also still use this by doing a hardware loopback, taking the headphones out, going back to the auxiliary in. All right. Okay, so what's next? Instruments. Let's hear how the instrument sounds. That is my electric guitar. Okay, very clean. Off the bat, I like how clean the instrument DI sounds, and very standard, very nice. You're not gonna have any problems recording a direct signal from your electric guitar or electric bass. And I'm also guessing from a synthesizer, a digital synthesizer. Okay, acoustic guitar, let's test it later. But first, I want to see if we can get a good amp simulator sound without too much latency. So I'm just going to go to the song setup, preferences, okay, and take the samples down to 100. Sound check. All right, okay, let's load in Ampire from PreSonus. Okay, all right, and turn on monitoring. Let's see. All right. Okay. Very, very cool. Sound check. Sound check. Okay, as I'm recording this with the amp sim, you can hear distortion, can't you? Can you hear distortion or not? Oh, alright. Okay, since you're not hearing my DAW sound, you're not going to be able to hear this. So, okay, the latency is very low. I love it how it's low, and you can actually use an amp simulator for this and actually make some good productions out of this. Very nice. At least we have that. Okay, so let me just check on the latency. We are at 7 milliseconds for input latency and 5 milliseconds for output latency, and that's fine. Okay, very nice, very nice, very nice. Okay, so for the latency check, I'm loving the performance. You can really, really, really do a good guitar production out of this. All right, microphone check, instrument DI, that's a check. That's a big check. Loopback, no check. The stand, kind of short, but it's still fine. If you have if you're nearer to your table, you can do those proximity effects and still get that really low, nice sound. But as it is, I love how the mic sounds. It's very clear, and I'm not having a hard time speaking, or I'm not having a hard time recording the voice, and that's very, very, very important. All right. So yeah, let's not test the acoustic guitar anymore, because it will all depend on how good your acoustic guitar sounds. But let's just check on the polar patterns. Okay, so this is figure 8. All of a sudden, there's a wider sound to it, a more open sound, because you have here and at the back. Sound check, sound check, sound check. Oops, that's red for you. All right, let's go to cardioid. This is what I was using earlier. That's cardioid. Some rejection here, clearer here, rejection here. Nice. This is Omni. It's a very nice sound. So Omni you can use for a room mic if you're recording more than one person, and you're maybe 3 to 4 persons, and you're just around the mic and you're just conversing, you're just talking with each other, and you're just doing a podcast, a live podcast or whatever. It's very useful. Also, when you're recording a band, this is very useful. If this just put this in the middle of your rehearsal room and you can record. Of course, just practice social distancing, okay, when you're when you're recording in a live rehearsal room. So yeah, very nice for band recording and capturing a crowd or a choir or multiple speakers. Right, and then we have a very nice consideration. This is stereo. See, now it offset immediately because in stereo, very curious of how this works, but I'm sure this is like a mid-side thing, and you're capturing a good chunk of two sources. Oh wow, that's nice. So this is this one goes dark, this one, and this one goes. Wow, sound check, sound check, sound check, sound check, sound check. I think this is the right pattern for this, the right direction, and yeah, it's capturing stereo. It's not as wide as the figure 8, but it's more directional than the figure 8. Because the figure 8, when you... Okay, this is the figure 8, and you're actually getting more of a sound check, sound check, sound check, sound check, right? Okay, but if you're on stereo, sound check, there's an offset. There's an offset to the speakers because I think they're closer together, if I'm not mistaken. All right, very nice consideration. The stereo, I think it's good if you're capturing. If you want to do a stereo capture, so to speak. If you want to do a stereo capture on, wait a minute, I'm just positioning my. For example, if you don't want to do a stereo capture on a guitar cabinet, it's a good way to capture that, or drums. If you don't have overheads and you want to capture the whole stereo image of the drums, you can use that setting. All right. Okay. What else? The feel of the knobs. I want to discuss how it feels really good when you're turning them and you're controlling the knobs. They have very nice resistance, very smooth, not cheap at all. All the knobs feel really good. The clicking, the dented polar pattern selection is also very good, and the overall build quality is just really nice. Instrument DI, that's a check for me. Right, my final thoughts on this one. The Mackie Chromium can be your all-around streaming, recording, and podcasting solution, albeit with the absence of loopback, and that's too bad. But you can do a hardware loopback if you choose to, right? Connecting your headphones out back to the aux in. Let's just hope it doesn't do a hardware feedback or a feedback loop. Anyway, okay, so quality top notch. I really love how it sounds. The raw sound of it. Well, if you're hearing me right now, and if that's not good quality, I don't know what is for a USB mic. And I tried a lot of USB mics, and this is one of those up there with in terms of sound quality and build quality. Sound and build quality, it gets high marks on that. The headphones out has enough juice, and I love how the headphones out deliver on my Hi-Fi Man Sundaras, which are very power hungry. So I'm not even I don't even need an external headphone amp for this one. And also the instrument DI, very high marks for this, very clean and very transparent and just standard stuff. Good, very good. Okay, you got the blend knob, of course, and auxiliary. I'm not gonna test that. That's just put in your sound from whatever your phone or another laptop or whatever. It's very standard, and you don't need to test it, I think. Okay, so now you're hearing it. What are your thoughts on the Mackie Chromium? If you have this in your home, have you been using it? how do you use it? Are you using it for streaming, recording? Please let us know. If you have good recording results with this, please let us know. Okay, Mackie Chromium. Bye guys, this is Marco De Leon from the Mix Machine Studio out.